Hello everyone and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, Prowler only. Last time we got halfway through our first quest rank in High Rank Village. This time we'll try and finish it all out. Our first quest, very simple, will be Gypsaros, Poison for Action. We already have our fire weapon equipped, so we'll go ahead, eat our meal, and take the quest. Alright, the Primal Forest. Now this is most certainly not the first time we've been here, but it is the first time we've been here in Village. So we get that fancy little cutscene to play. But Gypsaros, not Genzaros, Gypsaros spawns in Area 8 usually, so we'll go ahead, run up there, and start fighting him. Alright, Gypsaros. Now he's nothing special, he is just high rank Gypsaros, which we have fought before, so nothing really going to be too difficult. We're just going to go ahead, try and get our boomerangs set up and just go for the kill. Shouldn't be too hard. Here's piercing boomerangs, and then here's big boomerangs. So now that we're set up, we can actually focus without just throwing random boomerangs. Crystal isn't too hard to get off. The only issue is that his head is so small, so the biggest difficulty is actually hitting the head. But usually that should be easy enough. If you're using a blunt weapon, you can go for some KOs and get his head on the ground for a little bit. Just a spin here, very easy. He's just gonna bite our cat. There's a good flinch. His crystal is flashing, so at any point he can just kind of flash. We'll wait and see what he's gonna do. I'm taking some poison damage here. We'll dodge out of those little globs. We'll throw one here. He's gonna peck at us. I do believe those pecks apply poison. As you can see, poison flashing out of them. Little too late on the dodge that time. Alright, he's gonna tackle over there. I'm gonna look for an opening for Mega Boomerang. Hold on. There are a couple here. Wait and see what he's gonna do. He's gonna turn around. Has some pretty quick turnarounds after his charges, so don't commit too much to something. Go right here. He's just gonna tackle again. There's the crystal going down. Again, very easy to take out, especially when you're using a deviant weapon. Alright, turn around. There's a flash, but remember, he does not have his crystal, so he can't flash anything. Get hit by the tail whip, though. Get hit by it again. Alright, keep throwing boomerangs here. We'll go left. Throw one more. Go left again. This looks like a great opening for Mega Boomerang, so long as he doesn't try and snipe us with poison. There we go. Good flinch. I'm sure he will start to play dead in a few seconds. Maybe, maybe not. Hold on. Nah, he's just enraging again. Okay, he's a little too far from death right now. Get under this tail whip here. Go for those legs. Maybe get a knockdown. Good bite. There we go. He's playing dead now, so we can just keep attacking here. He's not invincible, but he won't die either. He'll just kind of stick around on 1 health. So we'll just keep attacking here. You can carve, but you'll take some massive damage if you do carve, so be mindful about that. We're going to go ahead and throw a Mega Boomerang as he gets back up, so maybe it can kill. There we go. We trade some damage there, but I'm fine with that. He's on the ground now. That Mega Boomerang should deal some damage as it comes back around. And there is Gypsaros. Again, not very long. We're kind of built for taking on smaller monsters like this. So I'll see ya in the hub. Alright, we're back in the village hub. I don't really know what to call it because it's not a village. It's more of an airship. But it is kind of attached to the Hunter's Pub, which would be the hub. I don't know. I'm just going to keep calling it hub for now because that's what it is. It's the hub for all of our needs. We're going to go ahead and look at our next quest, Tetsukabra. We'll need to equip our water weapon for this though. Of course, we'll be equipping the Cursed Cloud. We want that little bit of extra raw over the Nibble Blammer R, so we'll be using this one. We'll go ahead and take our quest, eat our meal, and then head out. Alright, Tetsukabra. We've already fought Stonefist, so this should be a pretty easy hunt. We're going to go for these arms, go for a topple, while we're just going for regular boomerangs here, and then we will start focusing on that jaw or the tail whenever it is softened. There's a little tackle there with his bites. We're actually taking a very, very small amount of chip damage. Again, we're using deviant armor and equipment, so it's not anything to worry about. Alright, we'll dodge under that, and then we will go ahead and get our boomerang buffs all up. We can now start going for the face if we wanted to. I think I really just want to keep going for these legs and get a knockdown. That'll make just the kill even faster, even though we've already broken a jaw without even aiming at it. Just kind of getting that pierce through from the arms. Wait for him to jump here. Tried to jump over the trimmer or dodge through the trimmer, but it didn't really work there. We're fine though. Hold on. Here comes just a big tackle here. Usually does it up to 3 times, or he can combo it into that little boulder smash there. We got a flinch, so that drops usually a pedic oil and a shiny drop. Here comes a big jump, but just kind of went over the trimmer hitbox there. Get slammed by the paw though, we're fine. It's gonna just do another slam. Actually took damage there. I'm dodging a little too early here. I'm a little off on regular Tetsukabra's timings. He's a little bit faster due to Stone Fist, not Stone Fist. Drill Tusk being so slow. Did I call him Stone Fist at the start? I probably did. It was Stone Fist. Not Stone Fist. It's not Stone Fist, dude. It's Drill Tusk. Here comes a slam. We'll just get away from that. See what he's gonna do next. Looks like a perfect opening for Mega Boomerang, so we'll wait and see what we can't find. Okay, what are you gonna do next? And I'll try and combo it. Okay. There's a little tackle here. We're gonna move around. He's gonna be too slow to do anything though. We'll be able to break that second tusk. Keep going for this leg. We should eventually, there we go, get a topple, and then we can just keep going. We have Go Fight Win, so Mega Boomerangs are just going to do lots of massive damage here, especially on that very, very soft tail. He's gonna limp away probably. Was hoping that Mega Boomerang was gonna hover, but oh well, it's fine. We're gonna miss the second one too. He's gonna just run on into area 7, that's the next area, and we'll just be able to finish him off here. I'm gonna look for an opening for a Mega Boomerang here. Here he goes. He's actually doing the charges now. Was trying to gamble on him doing a boulder grab, but he did not. It's fine though. Again, I can usually make risky plays here because it's just very easy to take these guys out. We're gonna suffer a little bit of damage loss here, but I'm just gonna use some melee combos. Again, he's so close to death, it shouldn't really matter. There's a knockdown. Even though we aren't built into range damage, our cat gets the kill there. We're still doing decent enough damage with our melee attacks just due to the fact that it's so little health on these monsters here. So I'll curve them up and meet you back at the hub. All right, back to the base. Yes, I was calling it base before, now that I remember, so that's going to be a little more consistent than calling everything the hub. We're going to the lab. This is the second bunker at the top of the ship, or the front of the ship, let me say it like that. It'll give us a little cutscene here, and we'll have to talk to one of these people. I believe it's the cat. They're going to need some comet rocks, and it'll open up the lab for us to do some weird stuff with. There we go. We have control again. It is, or she is going to tell us about some weird stuff, something about Valstrax, and it needs some comet rocks to be able to do whatever it's going to do. So we're going to, I believe, go not to the quest board. Yes, he is the Wild Venturer. So we're going to just kind of skip through this. Royal Ludroth, that is our next quest. Go ahead and talk to the quest scout here, and there is a quest for Royal Ludroth called Taking Royal Liberties. Go ahead and grab that. Well, let's not grab that. Actually, we need to switch our weapon back to either a thunder or fire weapon. I think we'll just use the Dread King blade that's been working perfectly fine. I don't really have a great thunder weapon either. It's going to be the Legia Anchor from what I remember, and that's just not going to be as good as Dread King here. Now we can take the quest, once again eat our meal, and then we will head out. Alright, Royal Ludroth, same as before, we know what he can do. He's not very difficult, just kind of a lower tiered monster, so I'll go ahead and meet you once my boomerang buffs are up. Alright, our boomerang buffs are up. Now we can actually keep attacking here. Again, nothing interesting, he's just kind of wobbling around, doing Royal Ludroth things, sliding around, spitting out water globes. We can break the crown there pretty nice. We're probably fixing to break the sponge too. Just getting lots of damage off on that. Gonna be your best damage spot in general. Unless you really want to cut the tail, just go for that sponge. It's going to be the quickest way to hunt. Good flinch. Throw a couple more here. It's probably going to be even weaker than Tetsukabra. He's actually going to stand there and taunt us, so I'm going to go ahead and throw out a Mega Boomerang here. Cats have perfect timing with Go Fight Win. Unfortunately, they both use it at the same time, but I'm not going to complain. Actually got all of the hits off from Mega Boomerang there, so it didn't hit on the come around, but we're going to be able to throw another one out while he's toppled over. I'm going to go ahead and throw one out here, and then throw out another one as he gets back up. That way he's going to probably turn and look at us, and then we can pierce that sponge again. There goes the tail, not even really aiming at it, but we get it for free. Do a spin on his sponge here. There are a couple more. Do another spin. He should be very low on health. Here comes a tackle. We'll just dodge through that very easily. Keep going for that sponge. Get a spin off. I'm just going to kind of chase him while he's running to the next area. I can very easily do that. Here comes another Mega Boomerang. We can probably get the kill off this, honestly. Not quite. He's going to get back up, but it's going to come around too. And even if that doesn't kill, this next one should. I'm just going to keep applying some support damage there with our regular boomerangs, and there we go. Royally drops down. Again, not very hard, and we should have, I think, 1 or 2 final quests for this rank. Alright, back to the base. Wyventure is going to tell us thank you, and that we have a couple more quests we'll need to do before we get to advance into the next rank. We're going to go ahead and equip our Thunder Weapon. Might as well have just done it last time, but it'll be fine. Equip our Legia Anchor R. And then once we exit back out here, we have 2 more quests. The first one will be gathering that ore, those comic rocks I was talking about. Comet rocks, not comic rocks. That doesn't make any sense. Go ahead and take that. Has us back at the Ruined Pinnacle. And we'll go ahead and take the quest. Alright, we're back at the Ruined Pinnacle, and these Comet Rocks pretty much just spawn in regular ore mine spots. You'll find them in areas 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, and then 9. Now, whether or not you'll actually get them, that's a different story. They are RNG like pretty much all of the rest of the drops, so you have to really hope you get lucky. But I'll go ahead and cut where we find them, and well, I don't really have to cut really right now because we find one in area 5, like I said before. Got 2 of them there. Usually they'll kind of spawn in drops of 2 as well. They don't just come singularly. So we'll just go ahead and see if we can't find any more pretty quickly. There's another one. Again in area 5. And if you do see any burned husks here in the Ruined Pinnacle, go ahead and grab them while you're just gathering these Comet Rocks. They will be useful for later, but not really right now. And they're not required for anything, of course. But if you want to do things like transmog your armor or anything like that, go ahead and grab them. Alright, now that we've got everything we'll need, we'll go ahead and just deposit everything in the red box here and call the quest finished. Alright, now that we're finally back at base, we can put that gathering quest behind us. I'm not the best at remembering spots for gathering places, and it kind of just throws me all out of sorts. We can finally get Fashion Victim. This was actually available before, but we could take it. This has us hunting a Daimyo Hermitaur. Go ahead and eat our meal, and of course we have our Thunder Weapon equipped. That is exactly why we equipped that in the first place. And we'll go ahead and take the quest. Alright, Daimyo Hermitaur. Again, we've taken on Stone Fist, so we don't really have to fret too much about this guy. He's going to be very much pushover compared to that. Alright, our boomerang buffs are up. Now we can keep on with the fight. He's just going to do a claw grab there. He's actually off in this corner, so it's perfect for us to get some damage off. Again, going for that head's going to be the best unless you want to get trips, where the legs are pretty good too. Since he does have such low health and low part break limits, it's going to be very easy to just get staggers and topples off of him, so go for those legs if you really want to. Remember that high rank village and low rank village have much less health than the hub counterparts due to the fact that the hub monsters are scaled for 2 players. Technically they're scaled for 4 players too, but it's really intended for 2 players because 4 players and 3 players usually just curb stomp a monster. There's a bubble beam. We're just gonna kind of dodge into that. We'd actually got it. Keep going for these legs here. We'll get a topple eventually. There we go. Good. Go ahead and throw out a Mega Boomerang here. Remember, those melee hits do decent damage too. Not much, but they are pretty good. Wait for him to do this bubble beam again. Then we can do another Mega Boomerang. Just kind of try and hover it where his face is. So walk towards us. Got some good damage off there. If you want to throw one at the legs while you have plenty of gauge for another one, then try and get a topple and then throw your second one at the face. That's another good idea. He's going to try and throw another one there while he's just kind of eating the dirt here. Or he might be eating bugs or something, but it looks like he's eating dirt. But our support gauge did go back to normal. However, we can go for just some regular spins on the face after this topple. There he goes, limping away. We'll be able to catch him in the next area. I don't think we'll be able to kill him. Yeah, we won't. Our Go Fight Wind just kind of ran out at a bad time, and in fact, we got it a little too early to make any use out of it. But now that we're in this area, we can actually try and finish him off. He's moving pretty quickly because he's enraged. See what he's going to do here. Just a bubble beam. He usually steps that to the left or right. We'll go ahead and throw this while he just completely whiffs the shot here. This might kill. Yeah, it did kill. There we go. Daimyo Hermitar is down. That is our final quest for our keys in 7-star village for getting. I'll go ahead and carve him up and meet you back at base. Alright, we're back to the hub. We'll talk to Live Venture. He says we'll need some crystals from the Primal Forest. We don't have to do the gathering. We'll just have to kill an Ursula, one of the new monsters from Generations Ultimate. Well, not really new, but introduced from Generations to Generations Ultimate. And we will have an urgent quest to hunt this Ursula. This will be our final, or not really our final. Our final was the Hermitar, but this will be our next step into 8-star quests. So we'll go ahead and save that for next time, though. I hope you enjoyed. I was a little all over the place today. Again, I'm just trying to get my bearings on how I want to do this, since I was just kind of doing deviant quests before. Either way, if you did enjoy, please consider leaving a comment below, and maybe even consider subscribing. Until next time, bye.